all received the notifications. I did. I don't think I put it up on the community post or Instagram. So we'll see who joins the live. And I'm wearing my new pajamas from Temu, which are totally comfortable, and so forth. So yeah, we'll see who we get in the live right now. And hopefully everyone's doing well. I think I'm on time. I hope I'm on time. Hi, Kelly. How are you? Hi, Kayla. I hope you guys got your notifications. I didn't post it in the community tab, and I didn't post it on Instagram. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Gloria. Hi, everybody. Oh, I love Subway. Hi, you guys. Hi, Paula. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Ria. Let me know if I said that right. I got yay, yay. Hi, Brandy. Hi, you guys. How's everyone's Tuesday going? Hope it's going well. Yes, you made it, Gloria. Hi, Royal Nana. Hi, Karen B. Hi, Donna from Lexington, Ohio. Hi, Tracy, Claudia, Lisa, CJ. Greetings from South Texas. So, all right. It's good to see everyone here. And hi, Susan and Natalia. Mariana. Hi from Alabama. Hi, Caroline. Yeah, it's good to see you guys here. You guys know how we do it. I'm gonna wait 5 minutes before we actually start. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Loopy. Before we actually start the live. So my husband just got home and he brought me I switched it up and I got a Cobb salad, and then I had him ask for the vinaigrette dressing. Oh, they didn't give him the vinaigrette dressing. They gave him the ranch. The ranch is like, oh, it's light ranch. No, it's not light ranch. It's not 250 calories. But yeah, so anyways, I thought we would hang out because I did not post a video, which we'll get into why and so forth. A lot has been going on, a lot of good things and so forth. And yeah, like I said, once we get to 5 minutes, we'll start chit-chatting and so forth. So grab something to drink, my Diet Pepsi, and then I have my salad. I guess I'll just put half of the ranch dressing on. Yeah, they gave me ranch. You told them vinaigrette? Yeah, they gave me ranch. But it's okay, babe. I'll just use half of it like I did last time. And yeah, let's use half of it. So I saw it. Hi, Mama Susie. What's for dessert? My husband hides the chocolates from me because I'll eat them all. So we have like some chocolates, and I also get almonds too. Like I have like a really odd diet. Okay, is that the real? Okay, we're gonna talk about. We have like so much to talk about. Oh, oh my gosh, that is too funny. I know. I love my Wendy's salads. So, cheers, cheers, cheers. I've got my Pepsi Zero right now. I'm on a kick with Pepsi Zero. I've been on a kick with Pepsi Zero, I think, for a while. All right, you guys, we have 174 right now. Let's get the thumbs up because we only have like 47 thumbs up right now. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anna. And hi, Aura. Hi. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're like definitely gonna talk about that whole situation. That was, yeah, we're definitely talk about that and this, that, and the other. So there's like a lot of topics I want to hit on. All right, we have 187 in the house and only 57 thumbs up. So start slamming the thumbs up, because that really does help the get us into the algorithm. Did you see the new promo? Yes. It's been coming like crazy. Hi, Rose, through my feed. I've seen it, and I'm like, I'm thinking that would be good for Christmas. I don't ask. I mean, I feel like I could work that I could do something with that with Christmas too. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure I'm gonna get a piece from that collection because I do like it. Um, now okay, so we are 5 minutes in. Okay, so this is the real Coco Diva, right? Because that was one heck of a crazy situation. Okay, that was like, yes, it is. Okay, because her name is spelled right. All right, and thank you so much for everyone. You know, Coco Diva, I really hope you read the comment section off of in the video because there is so many. Um, Thank you, Stacy. There's so many people that are wishing you, you know, the best and so forth. Tons of comments. So you should really, if you have some time, read them because there's a lot of the community put their well wishes under that video. Yeah, exactly. Well, the real Coco Diva, please send that. You guys, I mean, usually, like, I mean, I don't make hi Roxanne. Like I don't make specific videos, you know, anymore, like addressing the stupidity that takes place in the comment section. But you know, as I said in the video, if you watched it yesterday, I think just which has sent me over the edge, was using someone's grief and then sitting there and pretending to be her. Well, we all, you know, in the chat sent our condolences, and you know, and I was telling her, you know, I'll call you, and you know, that I think is just like what just really just I just was like when she sent me the text and was like that wasn't me, I was just like, wow. Because you know, I hadn't spoken about Miss Coco Diva until the last live a week ago. And that's why I thought I was really speaking to Coco Diva, you know? And it just made me so mad that someone would think that that was funny or think that that was okay or think that they pulled one on me, you know, and that you know, I'm so stupid, you know, and oh, you know, she's so dumb. And it's like, clearly that person is watching, you know, whether they're watching right now or whether they watch us on the replay, because they knew who to pick, you know, and I didn't pick up on that it wasn't her until the mods kind of started pointing it out, you know, like, doesn't she spell her name like, you know, this way, that way? And I was kind of like, well, maybe, you know, but yeah. And so the whole situation just really, it's not cool to do to anyone, period. But the fact that, you know, she is going through what she's going through and to choose to sit there and let us all wish condolences was just, it's atrocious. It is absolutely atrocious, you know, and maybe that person has never lost someone close to them. I don't know, but we all know that it's painful. Yeah, it was very, very cruel. And that's what propelled me to make the video. Because, you know, when Coco Diva was texting me and so forth, and it was right after the live had ended, and I was just like, you know, I told her, you know, I was like, I'm so, you know, I'm sorry, you know, I mean, it just is absolutely mind blowing that someone would think that that was okay to do. And I wish I could say it's gonna be the last time that happens to us, but it's not. You know, it won't be. But I'm going to be more careful about who I engage. Um, Thank you. I'm, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good because I think, you know, a lot of good stuff is happening. I just was like really, I don't like it when people take advantage of other people's vulnerability. And um, I don't ever want to be like doubting, like, oh, is that really so and so in the chat? You know what I mean? Which is why I engage, because I don't want to make anyone feel bad, you know, because like, heaven forbid, like, you know, like someone pops in and I'm like so jaded that I'm not going to engage with them and hurt their feelings. So that's not where I want to be, and but at the same time, I don't want to be engaging with these fake accounts, which is like, this is like, I think the second time it's happened, the third time, number three. So it's just kind of like, I think I need to really, because I mean, the mods really know like who's who. So I really just have to like pay attention. And if the mods are calling that it's not that person, then we'll just block them. So the mods are good. I agree, and hi, Jen Marie. Yeah, I mean, I think that there's no way like I'm not going to acknowledge, someone from the community. And if it's someone making, impersonating another person, well, we'll know. And so forth. But yeah. Thank you. And I mean, like I said, I think that we have such a great community, and so many people have written in the comment section, and have sent their condolences and well wishes to Coco Diva, that um, it's very, very sweet. And a lot of people understand like what went on, especially if you were there during the live, and you guys definitely know like what went on during that time. And we are like up to 240, and we only have like 98 thumbs up. So I mean, if you're gonna lurk, like if you're just like lurking and you don't like me, even if you hit the thumbs up, I don't know it's you. Like, it doesn't tell me who hits the thumbs up, so feel free to hit that thumbs up. Okay, so the reason, okay, hi Suzanne from Midwest City. Thank you so much, because it really does help throw us into, like, get us into the algorithm and so forth. Um, yes, it does. Yeah, it's free, you guys. It is free to do the thumbs up, okay? Completely free. It doesn't cost anything. It just helps the channel. Um, Hi, Marianne. You made it. Welcome, Marianne. You guys, Marianne is an old school friend. She has been with me since the 99 cent days, so she's been with me for a very long time. And she comes in when she can, which is awesome. Thank you, Karen. I so appreciate it. Um, I do apologize that I did not upload any videos today, and that's why I decided to go live. Um, Oh, no problem, Mary Ann. You've been with me since like almost, you and Coco, like day one, have been here for the channel. So it is awesome. And Aura is another one that has been with me for a really, really long time. I mean, and that's just it. Like, I know people that, what I mean? It's like, I recognize like their names and so forth, because I mean, they've been with me forever. And I love that. So there's just like a lot of stuff that like I have to get done. Oh, thank you. And so forth. And like, I think I told you guys that I'm not sleeping well at all. And I just think it's like because of like the stress and like all the stuff that we know that we have to do. And um so like waking up constantly in the middle of the night. Today I was just like, I wish I would have slept more, but like my brain won't let me. And also there's stuff that like my husband and I have to take care of, you know? I know. I mean, and there's like paperwork that we have to send over, signatures, and remember we're like in a entire different state, and so forth. And it just feels like you kind of feel helpless being so far away, because it's not like I can drive to the house and be like, you know, right there and see stuff that I want to see, and so forth. And that is really, that's hard, because like we're relying on our realtor. And I mean, obviously we have seen the house um in person. And I will tell you, I don't know if any of you plan on purchasing a home out of state, but you definitely have to go and see it in person, because seeing it in person is completely different from seeing it in pictures. We found that out the first time. I had like a list of homes that I wanted to see. And some of the homes, like we would just pull up front and I wouldn't even get out of the car. I was like, no, 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 no. Um, and that is where, you have to see like what neighborhood, like what part of neighborhood is it? Is it a neighborhood that you feel is conducive with your lifestyle? Is it, what's it like on the weekends? Just a whole bunch of factors, like whatever you feel comfortable, like, whatever's on your checklist. And homes look gorgeous in person. They look, I mean, on, you know, they look gorgeous in pictures. They look flawless. Like this one house when we flew out there the second time, there was this one house that by the pictures, it had a pool, it had a big yard, it had everything on my checklist. And so I sent that one to the realtor and I said, take us to this house first. 'Cause I was like so excited, and I was like, this has to be it, curb appeal, everything. And put it to you this way. The pictures made it look like it had the biggest bonus room upstairs, where I was like already worried, like, how am I going to furnish that? You know what I mean? It was tiny. And the pool, we didn't even make it outside because the bonus room overlooked the pool. And we could already see how damaged the pool was. Like, so that we didn't even bother going out there because it's like the pool is completely damaged. It's almost like whoever their realtor was, the seller's realtor, told them fill up the pool. It'll look better. Because later on that night when we were at the hotel, my husband Googled it, and when they shot the picture of like the overhead of that house, the pool was empty. And it's like, they were putting the water over there in it to make it look, obviously aesthetically pleasing, but maybe to try and hide the damage, which is going to come out in the inspection. But still, so like it was a fiasco. You know what I mean? It was like no way, and the bonus room smelled. It was a fiasco. So, and that happened to us like multiple times. And you start to get discouraged. It's like, am I ever going to find a house, and, that fits, and then you start kind of eliminating some of your must-haves, and you start, kind of reassessing your list. And it had come to the point where I was like, okay, how about we get a house that at least has room for a pool, And yeah, so my biggest advice would be, you have to see it in person. You really do, because it is so different when you actually pull up and you walk inside the house. And that really, that happened to us. I think there was only like two houses out of all the houses we saw and the two trips we made out there. We didn't just stay for like, one night or 2 nights. We were there for a good chunk of time. And there was only two houses that became like the contenders, and which is crazy. And most nights I would be up seriously trying to see if there's like any new listings. Are there any new listings, that I like or whatever? So it is just, it's a really, really wild process. And it's like, and like the first time we went out there, we were kind of seeing, is this somewhere like that we want to live? Like, is it somewhere where we can see ourselves living? Thank you, Susan. That was something else, and yeah, thank you. Yeah. So there's like, it's just a whole process. And thank goodness we're coming towards the end of this process, because it has just been really, really long, number one, and stressful. And it's still stressful. Like this, like we're close, but we're not where we want to be yet. We're not at the finish line. Ideally it's like, Yes, exactly. I mean, it's like when, you can order a dress off of a website, but when it arrives, you're like, what is this? This isn't what I ordered. It's kind of like that, and I mean, like, I don't think I mean, if I was ever to renew my vows and I wanted a wedding dress, I don't think I would buy a wedding dress, based off of a website. Like, that's something I would want to go see in person, like, what does this wedding dress look like? So just stuff like that. And like, for example, like today, the house had the inspection, and ideally it would have been great if we would have been there, because I mean, we have to pay for the inspection, right? Well, we already did, but in an ideal world we'd be there, you know but we weren't there, and so we have to depend on, that the inspector's honest, and B, our real estate agent has our best interests, that she's looking out for us, because we can't be there physically. I mean, we were just out there, about a week ago or a week and a half ago. So this is like all the stuff that is just like really stuff that we can't do because we're in a, totally different part of the country. And I mean, I know if I would have been there, I probably would have been asking like a million different questions. And instead, we're trusting that our real estate agent is looking out in our best interest. And that is really having to take a leap of faith, especially nowadays, you know? And I mean, we had to like pick an inspector from here, we don't, it's just like, I mean, we don't even, and like, just everything is just so weird. Yeah, exactly. And we have to, yeah, we read the different inspectors' reviews. We had to get one that knew about pools, because obviously that's, something that we want to be, some inspectors, they don't do pools and some do. So we had to get Inspector Poolman, and that's extra. And I mean, basically, if you want them to do like a thorough job, it just keeps, it keeps piling up the money, and we were just like, we want everything, and so forth. So technically, like, the inspection is not done right now because we have to get a plumber out there. And it's not because like, there's anything wrong. It's just something like the inspector couldn't do that only a plumber can do. So now we have to pay for a plumber to go out there to finish off a certain part of the inspection. And so that's like kind of, I mean, that's not kind of where we're at. That's where we're at right now. And we just want to get the full report. And again, here we are like waiting. It is so, yeah, I mean, getting a good inspector is, yeah, like I said, and we're not from that area, or even in that state. And ideally, like you would, I mean, I think if we were from that area, I'd be going to the house a lot to, it's just hard. It's really hard being out here and not feeling like you're in control, and this is not like, I'm buying some dishes, I mean, we're buying a home. And, so that's why I wasn't able to load up to go shopping. I mean, honestly, like by the time I got done talking, by the time we got done talking to the realtor, by the time we're trying to figure out this, that, and the other, and and so forth, it was like already 12:30, and my head was so far in. We're trying to figure out timelines, and so forth, and we feel like everything is on hold until we can get the inspection completely done. And we thought it was going to be today that we would have it completely done, and it's not. And so this is carrying over more time and just causes like more stress because we don't have a lot of time. We don't have a lot of time. You know what I mean? So it's like we need to know, and it's like I've already booked our hotels. I mean, which can be easily rearranged, but yeah, it's wild, you know. So that's why, yeah. I mean, I think like the pool. I mean, like the pool motor is fine. That's good to go and stuff. Like, we just need to have just one. Like the plumber needs to come, and I'm sure it will be fine. And we're just keeping a really positive attitude because I don't, I really like this house and it is just so perfect for us that, I went on the sites and I started, seeing like what has come up on the market. And honestly, like, I don't really like anything. And, I don't want to have to wait for a house that I may or may not like to come up on the market, and then we won't have a house. And so there's just like a lot of little things, and it just gets like really overwhelming. And like we're both not sleeping well and we're running on really not a whole lot of sleep. And literally, I was in bed all day today. I took a shower, I put on my makeup, and my husband and I, like I said, we have to take care of things. Like, there's stuff that we have to talk to the realtor about the inspection. We have to, check out this. There's so much to do, like, I'm literally in the middle of Hobby Lobby, like, sending important papers, like to the realtor in the middle of Hobby Lobby. Okay. I mean, it's just, it's like, it doesn't stop. Adulting is tough. It sucks sometimes. Thank you. Okay. So the outfit is Timo. And this is a size medium and it's super comfortable regardless, like, even if it's hot or cold. I'm like temperature friendly. I have like 3 or 4 different ones. Excuse me. Now, thank you. I think you do panic, and you do panic. I mean, and also, like, we have to transport my car out there, and it's just like, and, I mean, my car's not going to magically fly out there, and it's like, okay, so, that has to be, transported out there. And, I was laughing with Caroline because, other people worry about how they're going to move their dining room table or their credenza or their hutch or their nice coffee table or their master bedroom sets, right? You want to know what I'm shipping? This is, I mean, and you can't, if I wrote this and submitted it as a script, they would say no one would do that. But this is my life. We're not worried, dishes, china. No. You want to know what the big expense is going to be? Is shipping all the decor. Okay? Like, I'm not going to have a pillow to my head or toilet paper to move in the house with or anything. Sheets, nothing. But we will have seasonal decor covered. That's, I mean, it's that is crazy. That is crazy. Oh, and Cabbage Patch Kids. Yeah, I mean, the Cabbage Patch Kids, can keep us warm. I mean, we can use them as pillows. That's how insane it is. It's like we're not taking, like other people are like moving houses, like they're moving rooms, and so forth, and like sofas and dining room tables and whatever's, right? No. Instead, I'm calling up moving companies because, I mean, all this has got to go. I mean, we can't leave without all this, I mean, it's just that. And it's like, I mean, I'm going to arrive there ready for red, white, and blue, and if anyone wants to borrow any, I mean, I'm going to be neighborly, go ahead. Help yourself, right? Home decor for days here. Seasonal decor, we're covered. Sheets, pillows, yeah, no. Forks, spoons, no. I mean, it's just, and this is what I'm worried about moving. Like, and it didn't, I guess the insanity of it didn't hit me until I started calling moving companies. It does sound so, okay, it sounds ridiculous when you say it out loud. Like, we're not moving the fridge. Am I going to have a fridge when I get out there? No, but I have red, white, and blue cakes. Because that's important. Fridge, we don't need a fridge. Washer and dryer, we move out there? No. But you know what? We are ready for any holiday. Okay? Any holiday. We have it all. I mean, and we were like laughing because you say it out loud. And I'm like, I'm sitting here worried about shipping all seasonal decor. And even though we whittled it down, you guys, wait till you see when I vlog us going, and I'm going to show you what the storage units look like, because it's still not enough. It is still not. I guess, yeah. I mean, Christmas trees. I mean, this is the most insane stuff. I mean, are we moving pots and pans? No, of course not. We won't move pots and pans. No. But are we going to have our black Halloween tree there and our white one? That's what's going. So, I mean, I don't even know. I mean, and it is literally Christmas, Halloween, Easter, 4th of July, and what else? Spring. You know what I mean? Like, you guys know all the stuff that I have, okay? That's what we're so stressed out about getting over there. And so I finally bit the bullet, and I thought, thank you. Valentine's. I know. I mean, and look at all the work. Yeah. Pots and pans. We're not bringing any of those. I mean, the most towels. I mean, towels. Like a pillow. No. The biggest, I mean, everything in the storage units is all seasonal decor. And yes, storage unit, it's a plural too. So that is where we're at. And, and when I say we're starting from ground up, we are starting, backups, I mean, we got backups, right? Because we're buying all new. Like, we don't, I mean, okay, one thing, okay, so let's talk about this for a little bit. All right. The reason why I have stopped the halls is because I have always said that when I moved to my house that, you know, that's when I would start buying nice stuff. And and that's why we're not hauling. Because I know what I want, and I've been saving, like allocating all the money, you know, like allocating the money for those items. The pots and pans I want are at Williams Sonoma. They're the all clad stainless steel. I want a Smeg toaster. I want the Williams Sonoma dinnerware that comes with the tumblers and the flatware. And that is why, since the beginning of 2025, I have really scaled. I mean, I've scaled back on the hauls because I knew that we were moving, and I know that, you know, we do have to buy a counter. What is it called, babe? The counter fridge. Um, that fridge that goes with the counter. You know, it doesn't protrude. And we need a washer and dryer. And this is all stuff, you know, like that we have to have. And so, because we're not taking this, the one in back of me. Um, what is it? Yes, counter depth, the counter depth fridge. And so that I'm gonna need, and we're gonna need, yeah. I mean, and also that's another thing too is we're, yeah, exactly. And um okay, so I mean, I think, okay, so I will tell you guys this. The house is 3,000 square feet. So there's a lot of house that I have to decorate and buy for. And you know, there's a lot. And we're going with nothing. So that's what I'm saying is we have to go shopping. Like there's no, like, we have to buy stuff for the house, you know. Um yeah, and exactly. No, counting the she shed. Yeah. I mean, so this is not, you know, it's not like you know, we're going from such a small place to almost 3.5 times bigger home than what we're in right now. And you know, yes, my husband will have a man cave, I will have a she shed, we have the master bedroom suite, and we have the guest room. I mean, it is, yeah, it is. And like I said before, I have a formal dining room, and then I also have an eating area in my kitchen, and I have a nice sized den, and then I also have a formal living room. And then my master bathroom is like everything I could want. It has the big sunken tub, and it has like the jets. So I mean, you know, it's and I have, I mean, you know what I mean? It's, and then the shower is also really big. It's oversized, you know, and I mean, it's not huge, but it's bigger than the regular stand-up shower. And then you have like it's, I like it. And it's going to be a wonderful space to relax and enjoy. So, you know, we're gonna need a king size bed. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we have to get. And now again, I mean, if this is all stuff that we can't, we can't have stuff start arriving at the house, until we lock everything, until we get the inspection completely done and we're like satisfied, so hopefully the plumber's able to come out tomorrow. And we're working on a timeline. I mean, we are on a timeline because for all intents and purposes, the house is ours. And so we obviously have like a move-in date, like any normal, when you're going through escrow. And this is all, I mean, and honestly, it's mind-boggling to think that like, I have that big of a home to furnish and decorate. Is it going to be done all at once? No. Like obviously we need the basic rooms done, the den, the kitchen, and we need to get our king size bed. And then, I don't need the formal dining room done immediately as I move in. That can take time, and the formal living room, will take time. Stuff's gonna, there's some stuff that is gonna take time. So, and then also before we move in, we're gonna get it deep cleaned, and then, so that's gonna be, add on another day that we can't live there because it has to be deep cleaned, and then there's certain areas that are also going to get deep cleaned the next day. So it's going to be like 2 days of cleaning, and then we'll be able to go in and, and we're going to need to get a fridge immediately. That's like a big thing, is the fridge. We need a fridge. So, and washer and dryer. So, we're just going to have to, maybe they'll give us a bundle deal, because we'll be buying all three at the same time. So, I mean, it's just like, so it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be like pulling massive hauls when there's like all this other stuff that we need to buy. Yes. Okay. So I know, okay, so the thing about Texas, okay, when you go to a car rental place, like car rental places get, you know, cars from every state imaginable. And the reason why I don't mind leaving Texas in there is because it's like, it's not happening, you know? So, but thank you. And I really do appreciate you all looking out for me. I really do. But, you know, I would never, that's why the vlogging is like, it was so, I mean, I just gave up trying to vlog us being out there because it's like, you know, I don't want someone scrutinizing like every angle and then picking up like where we're at. So it was really, yeah, that's why like you're not seeing any of those vlogs. Now, us in the car traveling from state to state to state to state, I am gonna vlog. Um, because that's a road trip. I mean, I've never been on a road trip for so long, but that's what we're doing. Um, and I mean, we have had some really interesting experiences, you know. Hi, Vet. Um, thank you so much. Tell your mom thank you. Is Vet 97 in here? I know Alaska is cold. Focus on the kitchen and the bathroom. I cackled when you said, yeah, I didn't know. Like I had no, I didn't know at all, you know. And it was funny because that car had like a big butt. It had a big bubble net, big bubble butt. We are, and we've mapped out, you know, our way there. And like I said, Caroline gave us a great app, and it gave us, you know, like how many hours we'll be driving each day. And then I was able to like, you know, check out the hotels in that area and book them and so forth. And so right now we just really want to make sure that like that I really don't want to have to like reschedule the whole entire week and reschedule the rooms. But if we have to, we have to, because um hi, things are going really, really well. And we're going to, honestly, I think I really didn't want to get a storage unit, but at the same time, I just don't see all of this stuff. I mean, even though we're gonna have a way larger home, I don't see it fitting in the house, and I don't. It's just better to have it like in a 20 by 15, and that way, that's just where the seasonal decor is just gonna have to be stored. It would have been, I mean, if I was a normal person and I had the normal amount of seasonal decor, it'd be different, but I don't, and I'm not. And I feel like I have already, we've gone through everything. You guys saw how much I purged, and I can't see going. I mean, I pretty much know what's in my storage unit, and I really can't see purging anymore. I really can't. I'm honestly, like right now, I don't want my stuff outside. Um, like right now, it's, because it is cheaper if you rent, like, if you do a storage unit to have the stuff. To be inside and climate control is more expensive. But um, these are things that I really enjoy. And I'm willing to pay for it to be inside and climate controlled. I wouldn't be taking this stuff with me if I don't know. I mean, I'm attached to it. And I think, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, it's because you're a hoarder. It's like, no, I'm not a hoarder. I got rid of, I mean, you all saw how much I donated. And what I have now is what I have decided that I want to keep. And it needs to be, can't get too cold. Yeah. Good night, Coco. We'll talk. I know, like, we keep playing phone tag. Um, so yeah, I mean, trust me, it's not going to be cheap to ship the stuff out there. Now, would it be cheaper if I just, like, didn't take any of it out with me? Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely 100% would. But that's, you know. Um, let me. Caroline can answer that one. What's the name of the road trip app, Caroline? I know. I know. I mean, I know a lot of you guys were probably like, there you go, Mark. See? And that's why I like Mark, because he understands. I mean, come on. I mean, how stupid is it going to be for me to be in another state buying the same stuff? I mean, I don't want to buy. I mean, unless I do my backups, that's the only time, I want to buy, you know, two of something. Um, and it would be more for me. I mean, think of how much it would cost for me to replace everything that I want to take. And I have chosen like everything. Yeah, it's coming. And yeah, and I think it's, trust me, like looking at the fall stuff at Hobby Lobby, we have We have, we have, but it's like we don't want, how do you say it? Like just having the movers meet us at the storage unit, like they'll, there's a freight elevator there, and we honestly, we just physically, like, we just don't want to do the work, I mean, it is a lot. I mean, we did, I mean, you guys saw, I mean, for how many months were we doing unboxing and deciding like what to keep, what not to keep? I mean, that was a ton of work. And so at this point, we just want to get someone to pick it up. I already found, exactly, we might right now, like, okay, I'm getting a storage unit. It's going to be probably like a 10 by 20, and everything should be able to fit in there just fine. And then that's just, I don't want it in the house, number one, even though, like, yes, we're going into a much larger home, and we're going to have way bigger closets and all that stuff. But I don't want it in the, I don't want to open up a closet and it's stacked with seasonal decor. I'd rather be able just to go to the storage unit, and whatever season I'm decorating for, we take it out, put out, just do what we've been doing here, and so forth. And the rates are reasonable, and I feel it. I mean, honestly, it will be cheaper than what I'm paying here for 2 units. So I just feel like, okay, like, let's just do that. And then the next hurdle is getting my car over there. And so, I mean, there's like a lot of expenses, 'cause, I mean, none of this is cheap, to move, period. And then also, my car needs to be transported. So that's something I'm not looking forward to, because I had a bad experience last time I transported my car. It came back damaged. But again, I'm going to take pictures, I'm going to video it, so I will have proof that, how the car got on to the truck and how it should be returned to me. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, and I think like what gets me kind of really excited is when we go, to Hobby Lobby, and in my head, I'm like already thinking like, I'm definitely going to need help on how to wrap garland around a banister, because I don't know how to do that. So this will be like our first, it's like we'll definitely, like, yeah, that's going to be interesting, like that'll need help with, it does, and I mean, I can't tell you guys how much joy it brings me to see those fall colors. I mean, and I know it's early, but it's just, and when I told you guys that hot cocoa candle smelled amazing, I'm not joking. I think that has to be one of their best scents. And it's just a tiny candle. It is a tiny candle. And just all the colors and all the names, and saying terracotta again and fall plaid, and you know what I mean? It just puts like a whole, you just kind of go into like this la la land, you can kind of pretend that like it's fall while you're at Hobby Lobby, and I think that's kind, and for me right now, that's a free escape from reality. And I just kind of need that, kind of when I go picking at Goodwill. Yes, we're living in a house, like a home. We have, yeah, that was one of the things, like, yeah, we have, wait till you guys see it. I mean, I really can't, I mean, you know, yes, yes, the porch was one of the things I thought about. And we're definitely, that's definitely going to be fun. And I think I really like the front door. And that's all I'm going to say. That the front door is nice. And um, ah, there's a lot of really cool features about it, and we're excited. And I'm thrilled because I'll be able to spend my birthday there. Sad because I won't be able to spend it with my family, but also happy because, I mean, I'll be spending it in my new home. Um, yeah, I mean, and we did see, the thing is that both my husband and I have big vehicles. You know, I have a big SUV and he has a big truck, and um, they're gonna fit in there, but we need that room because we both drive big cars. So like we need that room, and so forth. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Vet 97. That is so cool. And it's like, I mean, like a lot of people, a lot of okay, so I've noticed a lot of YouTubers, and I respect this, they keep their private lives completely private. And I mean, if you've been with me for a while, you all know that it practically took me a year to show my face. And I didn't even show my face. I actually just showed a picture of my husband and I. This was like about after 9 months of, being on a channel. And then I don't really think people saw me for like 2 years after that. Like, what I looked like and so forth. And a lot of people don't share their lives other than, this is what I got at Dollar Tree. And I respect that and I understand it. I understand it completely. I just don't think that's just not me. Um, I want to share our happiness with you all. And I think we're gonna, I mean, I'm actually really gonna be able to like vlog or, like vlog because there's gonna be, like there's gonna be a lot to vlog, and I'm gonna have the space to vlog. And so it's just kind of like a game changer. It's gonna change the channel, but it's all, I mean, for me, I think it's exciting, and we'll be able to do like spring clean with me because, let's get ready for the holidays, all of that stuff, and stuff that I really couldn't film here, I will now be able to film in my new home. And this is content that I've been wanting to make forever. And yes, we are going to go shopping and so forth. But, this is content like, let's get the backyard ready for summer. Let's get the pool ready for, like, let's do stuff. And I'm excited to do that content and to have the channel evolve and so forth. And like I said, I mean, we are still going to go shopping. And we're still going to, I mean, I still have to get groceries. I still have to do all the stuff that I normally do. And you guys will come with me. But we're also going to be doing a lot of in-house stuff, because I mean, I'm going to have to organize things. I mean, I'm not gonna just throw things in the cupboard. We have to organize stuff, and we're gonna have to, there's stuff that we have to do, and this is all content that I've been looking forward to filming. And like I said, I mean, it's gonna be, it's a whole new start for us, for the channel too. And I'm excited to make new friends that will be interested in more of like the vlogs, and organize with me, and stuff like that. And like I said, I mean, obviously you guys know I love to shop. I have never claimed that this channel is a channel to watch if you want to save money. um we are a shopping channel, and I will tell you though where to get things cheaper, and I'm also very honest with you on what I think about the quality. I'll tell you, this is not worth 19.99. You know what I mean? Like, we can get this at Dollar Tree, Um, but I've never said watch this channel because I'm gonna help you save money. Like, don't call me and ask me if you should buy something, because I'll be like, yeah, it's cute. Like, do they have any more? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not the person to call. So, and that's one thing that we really do keep true. We really are a shopping channel. I mean, up until the beginning of this year, you guys know that we throw down phenomenal hauls. I mean, and it's not like, I mean, I'm pulling in from Home Goods. I mean, I'm showing you guys like 40-minute long hauls and so forth. So, because I do like to shop and I do like to decorate. And now, like, I'll have the room to show you guys like how I do decorate, or like all that stuff. And we're gonna have seasons, so we'll be able to actually, like, I'm gonna have to get like my backyard ready, my front yard ready. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yes, I don't know. I don't know. And see, that's where I'm getting, like, I mean, that's why if you notice, like, we're going more like kind of like when I do go to Home Goods, like, I'm kind of like looking at certain things, and it's just like, I don't think I'm into like the whole like modern. I don't know. I mean, I don't know exactly. I don't know. And I do know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I might, like, I was on Pottery Barn's website, and they will actually help you design a room. And I was thinking, well, that could be an option, and because I mean, I really don't know what style I want to go with, and because the house is pretty, you could go, I mean, it's not, yeah, you could really do a lot, any style you want with it. And I like the fact that we're actually going to have room. I mean, I can't, I mean, like I said, I am very blessed to have had this condo as my home for like the past 8 years, but we're actually going to have room. Traditional. Yeah. I think if I had to, yeah. I mean, I think if you follow me on Instagram, a lot of the stuff you see me reposting is what I like. And I like that style, And so, and I also want to put like a small reading nook in our master bedroom. So that's something that, I've been looking at, like armchairs. I just, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we need to get. And I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and again, I really want us to make new friends in what I guess it would be called the decorating genre. I mean, I want us to be able to cross over, if that makes any sense. I'm, I know. And trust me, I'm gonna need it because I'm like, I don't even know. I don't even know what I call it. I'm like, the thing is though, is like one thing about me is like I like everything, and I always say that in my videos, and that's the problem. Like I like everything, and that's why it makes it so hard for me to. That's why I like decorating like for Christmas because I can do so many different motifs, you know, and that's another thing. Someone asked me if I had a Christmas tree window, and I was like, actually, we have like several. So that's gonna be fun, because I mean, I always loved to look at houses when I was little that had their trees like in their front windows. I thought that was just so pretty. So it's gonna be really nice. Um, yeah, it is so hard to choose. As a matter of fact, let me know how you guys decorate. Like, what's your style? That I'm interested in. I think so too. I think so too. I mean, I think right now it's just more of the waiting that's just so hard, and just constantly like just us constantly feeling like we're crossing our fingers, hoping that everything's gonna be okay. Um, and I don't like feeling out of control, and we haven't been in control since September, and that is just something that is like we feel like we just don't have any control over anything. Yeah, the deep colors for fall. Yep, I love that. I mean, there's okay. So Pottery Barn has a comforter, and I want it. I can't remember the name of the designer, but it's gorgeous. And as soon as I saw it, I said that would be beautiful for Christmas. And I think Caroline can tell you who the designer is, and you have to see it. I mean, if you like it, get it because it's actually on clearance. It's actually on clearance. It's gorgeous. It is. Let me see if Caroline. Yes. And it is red ribbon, but it's that deep classic like red. That rich red, and it is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Unfortunately, she only has the comforter and not the shams. But I was like, you know what? I would take. Okay, I wanted to order it, but I was like, no, we're not ordering Christmas comforters right now. We have more important things to buy. But it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous, and it's on the Pottery Barn website right now. I mean, the whole collection, the way they put it together is beautiful. And the first thing I thought was, how gorgeous would that be for Christmas? For your Christmas bedding. And Caroline brought up a good point. It would take you into Valentine's Day, so you really wouldn't have to change it till after because it's red ribbon. And let me know if you guys have found it, if you guys have looked it up right now, because it is beautiful, and I know a lot of you guys would appreciate it. Pottery Barn actually is having some good sales right now. They really really are. Yeah, Caroline's. Oh my gosh, you guys! And plus, I got tricked. Okay. Yes, there you go. The cherry bow. Is that not beautiful for Christmas and to go into Valentine's Day? It is. See, Pamela looked it up. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, as soon as I saw it, I was like, Christmas. How beautiful would that be for Christmas? And then to match the tree in the master bedroom, like with those deep red, I would do emerald green, that deep red and gold, and just make the tree beautiful. But I think I would want to do a green tree for that. So I mean, yeah, I mean, there's like And like that's just like I mean, it's gonna be so much fun because I know that the different bedrooms, except for like the man cave, they're gonna have different motifs. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna try and keep the upstairs all one motif. So yeah, but we love you for that. Oh my God, trust me. Like yeah, but I'm not any help either. Like with Caroline, I'll be like, that's really cute. You know what I mean? It's like yeah. Um, mm, did you look it up, Mark? It's gorgeous, right? It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. And I mean, I wish they had the whole set available, but I mean, you could just take, like buy the comforter and then work around that. Yes. Um, it's gorgeous. And I feel like that is a total, I feel like you wouldn't have to change it to like after Valentine's Day. And it would, they even have like the matching robe, they even have like the matching slippers. I mean, it's like a whole entire set. Um, and then, okay, so next year, so that we all don't miss out on this, you guys, on the Pottery Barn website is the gingerbread Lazy Susan, like the one that matches the train that Caroline made me buy. Joking. Um, but like that whole gingerbread Pottery Barn look, it's a Lazy Susan, okay? But it's the gingerbread, and it's huge. Well, normally it's 139.99. Well, they had it on clearance for 39.99. So I was like, oh my God. Like I was like already, I mean, it was in my cart, and when I went to pay for it, sold out. So basically what sells at Christmas for like $139, they were clearancing out for 39.99. And it matches, like, I mean, if you have any of the Pottery Barn gingerbread, like the plates, the train, the tree, it matches it. I mean, I don't know if it's still up on the website, but next year, or I'm sorry, this year, like, I'm not going to let that slip, because whoever managed to get that for 39.99, like, that is a steal, an absolute steal. And it's going to be a beautiful piece during Christmas. It really, really is. Let's see. All right. I know. Oh, I know. Trust me. My husband actually showed me that. Hi, Eva. How are you? He actually showed me that they were having a sale on Le Creuset, and Le Creuset's actually having a sale on Le Creuset. I think it's up to 60%. Um, it is. Yeah, I think I'm going to, like I said, hopefully I can catch that deal this year, because I mean they from 139 to like 39.99, that's a big difference. Um, yeah, you guys, Caroline bought the white flower crusette, which was a good choice. I like that. And then I have the pink one because you know me, I like pink. But now I'm thinking maybe I want the red one because that would carry me for fall and Christmas and Valentine's. Oh no, the red and pink. I can have the red and pink one, both of them. And then put the red one like away. Um, oh, okay. So I sent, I saw on Instagram that Le Creuset showed the flour, and they had like a beautiful salad in it. And I was like, see, I can use it to serve salad. And I even sent the picture to Caroline. So yeah, if you guys follow Le Creuset on Instagram, they had a gorgeous picture, and the flower one had like a beautiful salad in it, and it was like we can use like as a serving bowl. It was really nice. So I saw that one. Thank you, Debbie. Yes, no cooking. No cooking in it. I know. I mean, honestly, I don't even know what you would make in it, you know? Um, I have the bows in my bin. Thank you. All right, all right, has anyone started decorating for summertime? Or is it, okay, who's taking down Easter? Thank you. Thank you so much, Adrian. I know it's heavy. It is so heavy. I love them too. I love them too. I mean, it is so pretty. That sounds really nice. Easter's down. All right, what are you guys decorating for next? What are you guys gonna go into? Because I feel like I know what I'm gonna go into once I get there. We're gonna go into summer, which is gonna be red, white, and blue, and lemon and blueberry. You know, like how I do. Um, red, white, and blue. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Marianne. Ooh, love that. Yep, yep. No, hi Martha, welcome. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do. I have a lot of red, white, and blue. Oh, by the way, I think honestly, okay, Hobby Lobby. If you guys have been to Hobby Lobby lately, I mean, they like red, white, and blue. They don't play when it comes to red, white, and blue. They have by far the largest selection of red, white, and blue than anyone. Anyone. I mean, at least here in California, like the red, white, and blue is basically almost sold out. You know, they've already condensed it. You know, there's like nothing new to shoot unless they get some shipment of something like, all brand new. But for the most part, it is gone. And I am gonna shoot 4th of July Hobby Lobby. I really am waiting for them to bring it all down because it is a huge collection. It is massive. Um, at least at the two Hobby Lobbies that I go to here in Orange County, I mean, it is almost as big as Christmas. I mean, they are still moving 4th of July up to the front, and there's still stuff on the rafters that they haven't even brought down. So it's a massive collection to shoot. Yes, I mean, Hobby Lobby by far, hands down, they go all out for red, white, and blue. So that is like, because there's some item. I mean, I want to obviously, I like their core mats, their Coyer mats. So I want to get the one that says "Proud to be an American," and then I want to, of course, get like that throw that goes underneath it. So I like that, and I have to get one for the patio area too. Um, I mean, all kinds of stuff. Oh, okay, you guys, please make sure you're keeping an eye on spring because there is so much for spring, including towels, including decor, including dinnerware that you can A, use all year round, or you can use for red, white, and blue, and Christmas and fall. And you know that once they really want to start getting rid of spring, which is going to be soon, those prices are going to start dropping. We're going to start seeing 50. We're going to start seeing 66%. And if you see something that you really, really want, I wouldn't try and wait. I mean, they will price adjust, but there is so much in their dinnerware section, their ceramic plates that you could use either all year round or for certain holidays. And I mean, and I do show, I do try and like give examples throughout the videos because I'm just like, I mean, there's stuff that I'm keeping an eye on, like the planters that look like Mackenzie Child. I mean, I want that terracotta and cream checked one and the black and white one. So I'm keeping my eye on those, like hopefully I can get them, at 66% off. Like once, if those are there and they're 66% off, I'm just going to get them. I'm not going to wait for it to drop anymore. But I think those are really nice. Um, Tons and tons of different stuff that you can buy for spring to carry it into a different holiday. So, where, where do you find it, Mackenzie Child? Let's see. Hi, Rhonda. You can find it at Williams Sonoma, QVC, the website. The website takes some time. Like every time I've ordered Mackenzie Child off the website, I've had to like send them an email saying, hello, did you forget about me? I've been waiting for my order. So I actually just try and buy it in person. And I've bought in pieces from Bloomingdale's and Williams Sonoma. So yeah, or QVC. They sell a lot of Mackenzie Child too. It depends on if you want to pick it up or if you want us to get it delivered to you. All depends. Um, all right, Susan, thank you for coming. Um, oh, Anna, I am so sorry. Yeah, that's another great idea, Mark. Gifts. When they're clearancing, summer for the kids, when they start clearancing the toys, kids don't care. Buy it for summer. I mean, Christmas. Buy it for Christmas. I mean, they have some really, I mean, I will show it to you, but when they start clearancing out the children's stuff, that's the time to buy for kids for Christmas or like their stockings. Right now, Hello Kitty is sitting. Is sitting. I mean, Hobby Lobby, like was all excited to do this collab with Hello Kitty. It's sitting. It's on clearance. Like it's on the back wall right now, like the refrigerators. I mean, it is just sitting. That is so wild. Thank you. 3:45 a.m. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's wow. Yes, Caroline is doing a video tomorrow. And what time are you putting it up, Caroline? I'm trying to think what time are you putting it up. Hi. Let's see. Did Caroline leave? Have shove it up by 10. Okay. So she'll have hers up by 10. And tomorrow I will be posting videos. I have an idea of where I want to go. Dollar Tree does have red, white, and blue, but they don't have a lot of. They have a lot more like novelty items, straws, sunglasses, not a lot of. I mean, I haven't seen them with any like maybe the Dollar Tree Plus section will have more stuff. Um, because I have not seen red, white, and blue in the Dollar Tree Plus section yet. So it'll be interesting to see what they bring out. At least it hasn't, I mean, I haven't been to Dollar Tree since Saturday. So, um, oh my gosh, go, yes. Go, okay, for graduation decor, I would hit, I'll show it at Home Goods. But I would hit, honestly, Dollar Tree does not have a bad selection. They actually have some cute stuff. And also, Hobby Lobby, they have they have a pretty cool section. And also, yeah, I mean, Dollar Tree really does have some good stuff for graduation. I was like really impressed. And they also had those really nice looking stoneware Mother's Day mugs for $1.25. I mean, I was stunned. I was like, wow, these are really, I mean, you would never think they cost $1.25. So those are some nice items there. Hoop earrings. TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx has good hoop earrings. I think the one store I've been disappointed in is Marshall's. I don't know what's going on with Marshalls. I don't know. I really don't. But as far as like just all around, I feel like Marshalls has just been lagging. At least here in California. I don't know about other parts, but Marshalls has just not. I don't know what happened. They used to be like a really good store, you know, and now it's like TJ Maxx and Home Goods are the top stores. I feel like Marshalls, like you walk into Marshalls and you're like, what is going on? You know? And it was disappointing. I think I noticed in 2024 when Halloween was kind of like, what is going on? And then Christmas, same thing, you know? And Marshalls is just not the same anymore. I don't know what's happened. I don't know if they're gonna phase out Marshalls or what, but it seems like TJ Maxx and Home Goods are good. Um, they exactly my point. Or every time I go there, like they're rearranging the aisles, so nothing's out, and it's just like it's just it's always like disappointing. You know, like nothing's stocked. They really don't have cute clothes. And I just feel like TJ Maxx carries like really cute purses compared to them, and shoes and clothes and home decor. And I used to love Marshalls. And now every time I walk into Marshalls, I mean, if you've noticed, I really don't have a lot of Marshalls videos going up, but I have TJ Maxx and Home Goods. Home Goods goes up weekly. Okay, we hit Home Goods weekly, and TJ Maxx. And then I really do try and shoot Marshalls for you all, but it's hard because it's just there's nothing to shoot, you know? So I don't know what's going on. Dee Dee's discount, yeah, Dee Dee's discount has been lagging as well. And I am disappointed in Michael's. Michael's, they missed with that boudoir or whatever they called it. I don't know what that was called. Like their gothic, whatever. That stuff is sitting. And their spring stuff is sitting. And I have a feeling unless they go down to like 75% or 70% on their 4th of July, like it's a really big disappointment, their 4th of July decor. I mean, really, really bad. It's oh yeah, it is so overpriced. It is so overpriced. And there was absolutely like it's like they didn't even try, you know? I think Kohl's is closing some stores. I really wouldn't be surprised if we hear about Michael's filing for bankruptcy. I mean, I'm not saying like closing completely, but I just don't see, I mean, I don't see who can afford to buy their stuff or who would even want to spend that kind of money when you can go to Home Goods or anywhere else, you know, and the quality's not there. And maybe they'll surprise us with Halloween. Now, At Home is already running Halloween teasers. Yeah. So that's exciting because At Home, they do a great job for bringing Halloween and Christmas. They're on it. So they're already running teasers out. Um, Macy's is closing. Yep. Macy's is, yeah, they're gonna be shutting down a lot of Macy's, and that is so sad. Yeah, I'm excited for Halloween too. And like, I mean, I've already seen like the teasers for At Home, and they're already, I think they've named two collections already, and At Home does not mess around when it comes to bringing out Halloween decor. And also Home Depot. They had teasers up, I think, a month ago. So, and Home Depot does drops online, and those things sell out, especially at those skeletons coming out of the ground, or like the 12-foot skeletons. So we're gonna start seeing. Home Depot should probably do a Halloween drop, I would think, by the middle of May, maybe late May. I know. I love it. Yeah, that has to stink, Mark. And the thing is about At Home is, do I feel like they're a lot higher now? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I was looking at Temu, and I feel like Temu, I mean, I was looking at a cute jumper, and when I went to the price, I was like 32.99. Like, are you joking? Like, why would I? Yeah, no, no one's paying 32.99 for a jumper on Temu. It's a simple summer jumper. There's nothing spectacular about it. So I was like, forget it. I'd rather go to TJ Maxx and try and hunt it down, or even Ross, where I can at least try it on, and see if I like the material and so forth. Um, so Pier One Imports. Gosh, I forgot about that. I don't think so. But like some of the prices, yeah, I think are a little weird. Oh wait, tell me about this, you guys. Have you noticed that Cupcakes and Cashmere has been MIA? I'm like, that to me is bizarre, because Cupcakes and Cashmere used to rule the roost, when it came to throws, when it came like to the super cute donut and decor, and they were pretty much MIA. They've been MIA for a while, Yeah. Haven't you? Yeah. I mean, we could like Cupcakes and Cashmere was like, they threw down the awesome throws. They would throw down the awesome Halloween decor and Christmas. And I noticed in 2024, like, hey, where's Cupcakes and Cashmere? Because in 2023 and before, they always had viral items, especially their throws. And 2025, you barely see Cupcakes and Cashmere. You might see a couple throws here and there, but pillows, remember? I mean, anything Cupcakes and Cashmere was going to be cute. And now you can't find it. Oh, I agree, Connie. Yeah. Um, I know. You know what? And I totally agree with you, Christy. And it's too bad, but you can't call At Home. There is no phone number for At Home. You can't call and be like, hi, do you have your Halloween stuff out? To see if it's like even worth the drive. Because before, like a while back, the closest At Home to me was about 40 minutes away. There is no phone number. And what I want to know is, like, let's say you order online and you order some of the furniture. Well, what if there's an issue? Who do you call? You cannot call the stores to ask, if they have an item that you're looking for in store, in stock. How odd is that? It's really, really weird. So, yeah, so that's like, I mean, luckily, let me see, maybe Cookies and Cashmere, mostly the big holidays. Maybe, I mean, but we're just not seeing like, even during Easter, Cupcakes and Cashmere would come out with like adorable, cakes or just something, and it's just they've just been MIA, which is really bizarre. And forget Finding Johanna Parker. I mean, I looked for her for Easter, I looked for Valentine's Day, and I even looked for Red, White, and Blue, and She is nowhere to be found. Not not even Transpac when she was with Transpac, let alone Carnival Cottage. That's true. I like Home Sense. I know. I mean, they discontinued her, but like sometimes, Home Goods, they still had stock. Like Christmas, I bought a ton of her placemats and I bought a ton of her tablecloths because I was like, you know what? We're not going to see it again. And that's honestly the last time I've seen Johanna Parker was Christmas 2024. And I stocked up because I was like, I don't think we're going to see her anymore. And we're not. We're not seeing anything. Not even at Ross. Like sometimes Ross would still have like, leftover trans pack. Nothing. I don't know. I mean, I honestly, maybe they've changed it. I don't know. But like, I know like when I've Googled like the phone numbers for at home, it's nothing. Or it takes me to, like basically it's just like it runs down like it's like if you want a job or something but like you can't get a hold of like the actual store. They could have changed it. They could have changed it. Oh, okay. So I do too, Kayla. I agree with you right there. um so not this Saturday, but the last Saturday of the month, which wait, when will it be, Caroline? I'm so confused. Okay, the Saturday before Mother's Day. There. We're gonna do a tea party and we're going to celebrate Mother's Day early for every type of mom. Whether you're a plant mom, you're a cat mom, you're a dog mom, you're a mom, you're a mama, you're a bonus mom, you're auntie slash mom, you know, you're the neighborhood mom, dad slash whatever. So you're all welcome to join us. Make sure you get your favorite dessert, your favorite coffee or tea, and so forth. And I, when Caroline and I were kind of like thinking about how we were going to do this, I told Caroline, I said, okay, let's get each other a present. But since I suck at going to the post office, I said, we'll just have it directly shipped to each other. So we'll do that, and then we'll play some games, and we'll have some fun. And also, I think what's going to be cool about that is that will be our last live here in the condo, the Saturday before Mother's Day. Yeah. So we can say goodbye. This will be the last time you guys, that Saturday will be the last time you guys see me sitting in this kitchen in front of this fridge. That will be the last live next Saturday here at the condo, which is crazy, which is absolutely crazy to think about. Can Fancy, I will, Fancy can attend, yes. Fancy got her hair did on Saturday, so she's all purty. And I'll see if I can find one of Fancy's dresses because I don't know if we've packed those away yet. But yeah, it's really it's gonna be fun. So it's gonna be like let's hang out, get your favorite dessert and your favorite beverage, and we're gonna have dessert, and we'll just have some fun, and it'll just be like our last hurrah here. Not our last hurrah, like but the last time we'll be here in the kitchen, in this particular kitchen, which is so weird to think about because, yeah. So it's kind of, I mean, it's bittersweet. And I mean, like I said, the days are flying. Because think about it, tomorrow's Wednesday, so we're halfway to the week to this coming weekend. And then I literally have like less than 2 weeks here. So that's crazy. But I'm going to eat my salad and I'm going to drink more water. Halfway to Halloween, yes. Oh, I'm sorry, Christy. That stinks. Um, I know. Think about how far we've come from the Airbnb back here. And then now we're going like way, like now we're like going to a whole other state in a whole, and it's just like, it's been like 2025 has been fun, exciting, but it has been so tiring. And, like even my family, they were like, like my parents were like, not that you look bad. They're like, but you and your husband look very stressed on Easter. And it was like, because we don't look it. We're not like playing the part, like it's not like a novella where we walk in there and we're like playing the part, like, ay, Dios mío. So now, it's because we are stressed. It's not like, it's because we look like that because we're just like, we are stressed. You know what I mean? So it is wild. Hi, Tattletales. I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope everything is good with you, Tattletales. But all right, you guys, I am gonna sign off because I really do. I have to sleep. Crystal's gotta get some sleep, and I'm gonna eat and drink water, and then I'm gonna be out and about tomorrow. And you guys will have 2 videos tomorrow. I promise. I promise. All right. Good night, you guys. Thank you. And I will see you guys all. I will be going live again, probably the weekend, Friday or Saturday. So I'll see you guys all soon. Bye, my friends. Thank you.